Hello, audioholics. This is Logan, and welcome back to Rolling Drones, the show where we cover the Rolling Stones' top 100 metal albums of all time. And at number 82, it is Entombed.
Left Hand Path
Yes.
by Entombed. So I'll just start out right away. This is a classic death metal record, guys. This is a great album. If you want to get into death metal or you're into death metal, but for some reason you haven't heard this record, check it out. It's considered Sweden's first real death metal record, and its buzzsaw guitar tone is hugely influential on the genre. And it's a very unique guitar tone even today. The album clearly has influences from thrash metal like Slayer and Testament, but also traditional heavy metal like Black Sabbath and Motorhead, as well as obviously Death and Autopsy, bands like that. And as a result, Entombed's style of death metal has later been called death and roll, which is sort of like death metal mixed with rock and roll style music. The vocals are very brutal, but also easy to understand. I find a lot of issues I have with death metal vocalists who do the Cookie Monster shit. I can't really understand what they're saying. I don't really have that problem with this guy. The guitar riffs, though, are really where this album shines. There's so many badass riffs on this record. The rest of the instrumentation is well done too. It's just not on the same level as the guitar. The essential tracks here are the title track, Left Hand Path, But Life Goes On, and finally the best song on the album, The Truth Beyond. Fucking, oh, that is an amazing ass fucking song. It's so goddamn good. The weakest track is Supposed to Rot. Not that it's a bad song, just the one that I think sounds kind of the most generic, doesn't have as many good riffs as the other songs do. But yeah, really amazing album. I'm throwing it in the S tier, below Once, but above I Hate God.
Do you really hate God?
No, because I don't believe he
Afraid of what you
exists.
cannot see.
All right, Logan, tell us how much you loved this album, how it's your new favorite genre.
I think that this is an amazingly average album, and I'm giving it a C. Below Lamb of God, above Hail to England by Manowar. Death metal is not really my thing. I am to death metal as Tyler is to black metal. Maybe I don't have the same burning hatred for it, but for a lot of it, yeah, I kind of have the same burning hatred for it. First of all, kick-ass album art. Amazing, amazing fucking album art. I would say, with the exception of Death and Opeth, I really don't like this genre. It all kind of comes down to, I'd say, lack of variety in the vocals. Every so often you get like that outlier like Opeth, but in most death metal that I have heard, it just kind of sounds like this. It sounds like Cannibal Corpse, Death, and then Entombed. That being said, very amazing guitar and instruments. That's what really makes the record. Vocals are not entirely the style that I'm familiar with death metal. It's more like death, but it's pretty much it's the typical style as well. Really interesting, clean mix. I don't know exactly how that works, but it's nice. Riffs, again, riffs are why you come to this album. Lyrics aren't anything that amazing. Vocals are death metal. Riffs are why you come here, and they are, I would say, at least worth the price of admission. The essential tracks reveal in flesh when life has ceased and but life goes on, which I think generally speaking are the tracks that a lot of people seem to like off this album. Weakest track, Carnal Leftovers. It's not even necessarily that it was bad. I just think that it was probably the least remarkable of everything on here. So, if you don't have anything to add, do you?
No, I think I'm all good. So thank you guys for coming on this amazing musical journey with us. And we hope you join us next time on Rolling Drones. That's the show. And I forgot the name of the show for a second there. We're going to be doing Under the Sign of the Black Mark by Bathory. So without further ado, we bid you
Audio do.
bye, Audioholics.
Hello.